RX just redeemed first.
Hello there. Is everything working? Yay! I think we got a good start again. Hey! I love it when a plan comes together. Alright, so... game's just loading up. That's torture for me because I've got to do a fleet climb still. But we're doing alright. I hope you're doing okay, Rebel, just in general. Now I can actually say it. We got... Ooh, okay, I'm just looking at my fleet positions. I'm 8th on my main and 15th on my free-to-play, so I could really do getting in on my free-to-play. You can hear echoes? Hang on. I'm not sure why that happened. That was weird. I can't say I know what happened there. Yeah, my mic, it's kind of playing up a little bit. I mean, it's working. I can tell it's back to normal, but yeah, that's strange. Oh well, I'll have to work that one out later. It's like it's renamed itself. Okay, so yeah, got the fleet climbs. I need to do TW as well. I haven't done that yet on either. But after that, we should be alright. We just got GA. So I like this part of the season. You know, you've just got TW joins, defense, and GA. I mean, I say that because I do as little as I can on offense. I know that's a bit bad, but I don't know what it is about TW. I just don't enjoy it. You know, if people say, right, we need to get through this wall, have you got X, Y, Z, I'll always attack, but it's just not something I enjoy compared to, like, GA. Here we go. Okay, I'll admit I did get sidetracked from what you were saying, Rebel. So you got unlocked GL3 being slacker, only gave 7 no Zetas, currently placeholder mods. Gonna Saint Masad and Caro farm some other tunes till you get your Zetas hoarded. You're fresh off finishing Ray as well. That's definitely an issue. I mean, let me just change the screen. I know that for myself, I was in a weird position where I got the Zetas ready, but the gear was miles behind. I think in that sense you can just sort of wing it, but it's probably something where you just place it on defense, don't you? It's like, just leave it for someone else to deal with, but it never feels as good, you know? I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, Cunning Linguist, as he's set up a team, or a fleet I should say, that always seems to reinforce first with Emperor's Shuttle. So it's a little bit annoying, this battle, because I have to remember to stealth. Plus bring in Cassian, if it might be the safer approach. Okay, that wasn't great. No buff immunity, very few assists. There we go, we got an assist. 2, right, we're out. Cool. Hello, yeet people, how you doing? Hello, Aranya, how you doing? And so I'm Joey Tribbiani, folks. Nice to meet you all. Okay, so that has come in, so I think we are going to play the Cassian line. It's not that I enjoy this one, but I figure let's try and play it safe. Yeah, late fleet climb, sadly. Better than no fleet climb, because I've said it last week, I need crystals right now. If anything, I could do with purchasing car attack via crystals. Alright, big boomer. That's 81%. Okay, that's okay. I don't know exactly how this works, but my hope is that if I do this, it will stay stealthed. If it doesn't, we lose Outrider. No, we lose Outrider. Okay. Ooh, we got lucky. I mean, I know what you're getting at, Osprey, but honestly, those packs are probably some of the better value in terms of if you ignore Lightspeed bundles because they're just like the massive outlier as far as value. Like the 25 to 50 Kairos per pack, they aren't actually that bad. You know, it's kind of, if you're like me and you're stuck for Kairos, you think, you know what, that's actually a good way of getting some. I haven't played Battlefront 2 in so long. I really need to set some time aside and just download it somewhere. Well, actually, I say download it somewhere. I'm sure I've got it on PC. Now, let's just carry on like this. I've just realised, why are we reinforcing? Well, that's it, isn't it? You know, if you can get 75 Kairos, it's not too bad, is it? Certainly much better if you could get them without spending resources or otherwise on it, but yeah. I think that's the question, isn't it? As long as you're getting better value than shipments, you're fine. I'm not sure. Bespin on Battlefront 1 always sticks in my mind. I feel like that was a really big, massive open map, or at least there was one version of it. I know, because like Battlefront 1 had multiple versions of maps, didn't they, or planets? Like you had a big open Bespin map, and then there was one more based in like the in the facility, didn't they? Alright, that's pretty cool. Oh, sorry, just funny how I said it's cool, and then on my end it glitches. Okay, let's get to Damon. How long have we got? 16 minutes, damn. Who's fifth? Honestly, I would rather the mirror. I think Twitch are doing something soon where they're upping bit rates, so it might make multi-streaming better. I think that's one reason why I could say I'm not entirely enjoying the prospect of Raver, like, years in the future for me. Want to make sure we get the debuffs on. Hey up, fish, how you doing? We don't do that, so let's just base it. Okay, we can put that there for now. It does feel like a while since we've seen you, fish. Are you doing alright, man? What's been left from Yeet? Oof, okay, we lost ours, that's not good. Who we eating? It's got to be their fighter, surely. If anything, their bomb was looking pretty toasty. Okay, correction, was looking toasty. Yeah, their Leviathan's going first. Oh, hang on, they haven't got... Wow. They mustn't have done all their abilities. Cool. nice one. I can't really remember. Was it V2 or V3 that you were going for JMK on? Because I seem to remember there was like a thought process that JMK was going to be a much longer farm compared to the previous ones. I'm going to say bounty hunters lying in wait. That certainly has the soundings of a trap yeet. They'll never know what hit them. Ah, there we go. I've told you before, Fish, I lose track sometimes, but I remember tidbits. Yeah, I can imagine that's a bit of a slog in some ways, compared to Ray and Slacker. You know, I was gutted last round. I had that thought about my opponent there, and they just managed to get ahead. It was disappointing. They set 8 GLs on me, plus Starkiller and I think it was Malgus. And yeah, then we got to that back wall, and they'd also set Afra and something else that was really big. I can't remember off the top of my head what it was. But you just look at it and you go, wow, they've got nothing for offense. And somehow they still cleared the full south. So I'm like, damn. That was disappointing. So credit to them, they had a great offense, but yeah, they just nicked it. I'm going to have to double check the history, see what they did as far as I'm curious what the counters were. You know, having all that on defense and still clearing 2 walls, it's like that had to be some... They had to have some counters up the sleeve I wasn't thinking of. Okay, so Kronos is the one we go to. Or is he? SWGOH 9. That's not really a great jump for me. Oh yeah, we'll do that. We'll do 6-2. Darth Cross is like public enemy number 1 around here, so 6-2 is fine by me. V2 should have 4th GL at 3 to 3.1 mil, and looking long into the not now, should have Lord Vader as the 5th GL sub 4 mil. Tell you what, if you get Lord Vader sub 4 mil, you've done great. I mean, when you think that that's when hard conquest kicks in, that's like, I won't say gold dust, but it's certainly brilliant for conquest. Even if you're not doing conquest, it's still one of them things where you're like, if you fancied having to go of it, you've got that little flexibility, haven't you? Okay, we'll do that. I know you're not the only one like that. What we're looking at, Osprey. Oh, is that? Hang on, I've just realised it's your set of Datacrons. 6.3 with no GLs. That's interesting. I'm curious, is it just a choice that they prefer not to go for GLs, or is it just to go for what they like kind of thing? I know a few people like that. Just try and have fun, yeah. I mean, like I say, I know a fair amount of people like that. They don't play the game to be meta, they just play the game to build what they want. And I think it's a shame sometimes when the game heavily discourages it. Okie doke, we can have a look at that. If we can just get past this little git. I say little git, Cronus is a good guy. Flyby should be at 75% now. Basic should get us to 85. Well, that'll be 85 plus whatever bit we can get on the side. Hopefully an assist, there we go. I'm guessing that's in the 90s. 99, so as long as we hit, we get the ult. Okay, we should be alright now. It'll be sad not having Cat with JMK or Vader without Maul, but when you do get to 4 mil, Proving Ground should be fine with 5 GLs. Well, by all accounts, the only one that's a real problem was the TIE Interceptor one, I think. That really required Treya, I think. Yeah, I think... Don't get me wrong, GLs are important, but I think as far as just enjoying the game, you can get by without them, you know. Because I say it like that, you're not worried about GAC, you're not worried about this, that and the other, it's just you're playing the game to collect, aren't you? I was going to say, please take your turns. I want to do a refresh. Flyby. Alright, we've got 8 minutes until my payout, so it will be a few minutes until I can get to your Datacron Osprey, but that's just purely because I need to do 3 back-to-back battles, ideally. This is all down to me starting late. Alright, Darth Cross. Bish bash bosh. V2 is a focused account for a reason. The main is for fun, then V3 will eventually be a very useful focused account. I mean, I imagine if anything, if you're trying to get that account in a guild, that would be, you know, a very good way to describe it, wouldn't it? Like I've got a lot of focus on this one. That's how Crimson was originally, until I feel like Lightspeed bundles accelerated Tammin. Oh no, I'm not going to do a refresh number 1. It's 3 battles as in, we've just had number 1, this is number 2, and number 3 is on my main. Yeah. You got ahead of me. Where are we on Tammin actually? 4, yeah, we just got 1 battle there. There's a bit of me that enjoys this aspect of Flick Climb though, just when it's kind of like backs to the wall and you just try and get as many battles in as you can. I mean, I'm not a speedrunner, but I do enjoy watching, like in other games, obviously, people doing it. So I always enjoy that aspect of playing fast and trying to make the right calls very quickly. So, yeah. It's not the same thing, I know, but I kind of enjoy it. It's where RNG always annoys me when it just gyps you. Okay. You know, there was a point when that was like me with my accounts, and they ended up getting split up, and they've never been together since. I would love it one day if I could get both my accounts in one guild, but I just don't think it's going to happen. In a way, it would be nice, just for the simple fact it'd be easier for him to manage them, but they're kind of needed in different guilds. Basic? Did I say basic then? That was a very special basic. Alright, I'm playing it manual still just for the fact that I'm pretty sure the AI would reinforce, which then inflicts days, which slows us down, so I might as well just play it manual. Right, that should be a fair bit of damage. There we go. Yeah. I mean, I don't know too much about INZGC as far as like how it's broken down, but I've had that impression that there are multiple types of guilds. I just thought, I hope I didn't go into a battle against Mag. I didn't check the name though. I think it was Marker. I'm just going to get a very angry DM if it was Mag. Or I may get an angry DM. I've just seen the little pop-up about my Let's Play channel. And I finished Spider-Man 2 last night. Again, said the rest of the videos will go up in the next week or so, but man oh man, that was a great game. I'm still going to do some extra bits as well for the channel. I'll try and just finish off like the side missions and whatnot, but yeah, I feel like if you haven't got that game, you know, like if you're waiting for it to come on sale or something, honestly, it's worth getting. Yeah, Mac was second. We're good. All within the time limit as well. Alright, before I get drawn into squad battles, which I could do with putting on auto, let's have a look at this. Ooh, I've dropped a bit on Tannen. There was a point recently when I wasn't dropping at the top 5 on Tannen. Oh, that is filthy. That is filthy. By the way, I'll give SWGOH credit. They've made this look a lot better. I haven't checked Datacrons on here for a while, but yeah, that is a filthy cron. What's the total? Just save me adding it up. I can imagine there's going to be a lot of cussing coming your way. I suppose that's the question as well. Would you benefit from that? Would it be, if it's in a Mandalorian team? If it isn't in a Mandalorian team, I should say. 82%. I mean, I know it's deflection and not dodge. But still, if someone's trying to take a special damage team in against it, ooh, good luck. I think that almost demands that they take in units that have got physical damage. Yeah. Does it say there? Oh, no, it's just like breaking down what the Datacron is. Right. Let me just go on my own a minute. It's for Ray, so Palps and Mara special damage deals. Yeah, I'm going to say that is definitely a brilliant Datacron for Ray then. I mean, I've got nothing like that, I'll be completely frank. I mean, I've got, if I just go to the newest one, is that this one? No, Unwavering Courage. I did get BAM one, but you know, nothing too special about it. I've got a bit of potency and tenacity, I guess. I can't say I've got anything like a fully static cron like yours either. You know, it's like maybe I've got a bit of deflection there on an IPD one. I've got a fair bit there as well. That one might not be bad on Ray or something. But yeah, nothing too crazy. I haven't got a lot of Datacrons for this set. That's the disappointing thing. I feel like I need to farm some more in the next Conquest season. Oh yeah, what's that going for? So essentially someone tries to do the same thing to you and you're like, you know what, I've got special accuracy here. It's not bad, that. I mean, I can understand the logic of it. It wouldn't surprise me if the top players, they've been farming the accuracy crons just in case the next set add dodge or deflection. Because we've had a few of them for a bit, haven't we, where accuracy's been in there and you've just thought, oh, that's a bit of a dead stat. But you know as soon as dodge or deflection comes out, it's going to be carnage. At least at top level. Can we put that there? So I have said it already, but just in case you missed it, I have not been able to do any proper research for this round of GAC. So we're going in pretty much blind. I've done like my little stat check, just see what our opponent's got and whatnot, but I haven't even read it properly. I just sort of copy, cut, paste. So we're going to find out together what today's round's going to be like. So that should make things fun. Okay, that was good luck. The only one I've done something like that for was armor. I thought I got that for old Daka a couple of seasons ago. Well, I say it was an old Daka cron, but it went on Jabba, and it was something like 400% defense by the end. 300-400% defense, and it was absolutely filthy when you have the I think it's the 15% max health, max protection crons as well. Yeah. I got a lot of holds with Jabba at that point. It's a bit of a shame when the stats haven't been as nice since then. Or at least they haven't felt as nice, you know. Saying that, I am glad the current set's got tenacity and potency in. I just think it's a nice thing to throw in there. We've got a raid from Denos, party of 20. I don't know why it's not showing on screen, but thank you very much, Denos. There we go, just taking its time. Gonna say, I hope you're having a good time. Ahsoka's taking an absolute pummeling here. He had a 100% health chron on Malgus once. Again, I can imagine that's filthy, basically saying you gotta double down on getting him out. Especially if it was 15% as well. Wow, 2075, Dan, well done. I don't think I've got a 20 plus. Oh, I can say that. I think I got one this season, but I think it was purely because my opponent went very, very light on defense. So it was a case of basically who can be the most efficient. But yeah, that is brilliant. No worries, man. Go and get some Z's. I'll catch you around. Let's see. I'm stalling a bit here, so let's just get rid of Ahsoka, and then yeah, we're fine. What's next? I'm going to hit 13 here. We're going to try and do a Jabba mirror, which I'm not really skilled in. Okay, might as well make a big screen. Can we put buff immunity on Chrysanthemum? I'm assuming that's the way you do this. Yeah, so there's the grenade on us. But we can now focus on Bush. Yeah, we're all still unable to assist. Can we put Armor Shroud or something on? No, we got blind, I didn't see. Let's do that instead. Let's drop some grenades. Okay, so she's in armor, well, not armor pen, damage immunity. Just call the basic, that gets Bush in the game. Just basic again. Damage immunity still? Yep. Okay, that's our contract. And we'll throw the grenades. Okay, that's a lot of damage immunity. Okay, Chrysanthemum's just deciding he's going to take 1,000,000 assists. Or counterattacks. Can I take Scando out? Yeah, apparently so. Right, I don't care, we're just yeeting. Been waiting too long there. Okay. Embo, do you mind dying from those bombs, please? Thank you. Much obliged. And say, even did it on command. Couldn't ask any more there. Alright, nice one. Bit of armor shred. Again, just put that on Jabba. As soon as their Jabba takes a turn, Chrysanthemum comes back, I believe, so that's groovy. Go on, let's just get a taunt up, or at least do the taunt move. Armor shred there, brill. Lovely. More armor shred. I thought it was more armor shred. Is it just one stack? Yeah, one stack. That would make sense. 2 ults on Jabba. Oh, great. We've got damage immunity to deal with. I do wonder sometimes how they playtest mirrors and go, yeah, this is fine. This is fine. You know, this isn't at all annoying that it takes over 3 minutes to win a battle. Alright. Let's claim these. Well, that's not bad. I think we've got one Cairo ready for 9th now. She's a greedy so-and-so who wants 2 Kairos at a gear level, so... Yay. Oh, hang on. I am working on 5th, brother, but not right this minute. Yeah, I could definitely believe that, Fish. I mean, I can't see anyone wanting to go through that every day. It's not difficult, it's just long. Exactly, yeah, that as well. Well, I've had one bit of account news the last day or so on my main. We did get... Just try and find out where I can show you. I did get Lobot done. So Lobot is now Rally 3. So that's another little requirement done. And what was the other one before that? We got Drogon up to Rally 8 recently. That was by the by in a way. Captain Rex is Rally 1, so he's going to be the next one to go to R7. And then it's just Nisa and Scouts. So it doesn't feel like we're that far off at all, because really it's just the 3 marquees now. So yeah, considering I've just come off finishing Slacker here, and obviously Ray before that, it's going to be 3 GLs in the space of 6 months probably. So I'm very happy at that. I mean, before I start working on Rex, I do want to get Aiden up to Rally 8. It feels weird taking us to Rally 8, because if we just show you my imps a minute, on this account they're just not the same. You know, it's like she'd be at Rally 8 and then we'd have a whole bunch of gear 12s and below. But I want to try and get it to 8 so that I've got another raid toon. Scout will be up at Rally 7. In my head it makes sense. I'm trying to just boost my score. But it's yeah, it's a bit like you say, Dark Trooper's looking a bit sad there. On the flip side, I have got a lot of favourites. You know, all of these are on my favourites list, so I am planning to work on them once Leia's done. It's just, I feel like they keep getting pushed to one side a little bit. Plus, we've got all these JK Cal requirements sort of chilling here. Truth and Bays are on my to-do list. So we've got projects on the go. Okay, speaking of which, let's just use some energy. I'm trying to think who we're putting this on. It's going to be Scout, isn't it? Sure, we can have a look at ally code.
Fishy's 420 just redeemed flex something in my SWGOH roster.
Well, that was brilliant. We all love farming something and getting zilch. What have we got here? 6. We got 1, yay. SWGOH. It has to do its best, doesn't it? But it's, yeah, it's a little bit stuck, I think. I wish I could get it to repeat, but I haven't got a button for it. Sure. Let me just copy the code just in case it scrolls up or something. There we go. So we just applied that to 9th. Can we get 5th closer? Alright, not based on that. Oh, we're still off on these as well. I don't really want buying with these because I haven't got a lot of them. Hopefully we can get 5th done soon because it's kind of nagging me that he's holding me back a little. Only a little. It's just like I feel like I keep wanting farms other things than Inquisitors and they're just sort of taking forever. Alright, what do you want me to flex? I mean, Cup's always on show around here. I loved how that mod set must be just locked in. Just 2 Rex off JMK? Well, you got your allocates done. By the way, Padme just chilling down here at gear 10 and she's like, I don't need gear, I don't need relics. I'm fine down here, I'll just die of sadness. I feel like I've skimmed past it. Oh, Ayla, there it is. Ayla and Mace. Okay, so you're not far off, are you? I mean, when you think that both Relic 3 are requirements, you're essentially 6 gear pieces off plus 6 relic levels. So it's not that far off, to be honest. I bet you could get that done in no time. Matayos Games, hello there. How you doing? Padme just unlocked for the prepping of Lord Vader. Oh, okay, so you're getting it done for that. Oh, I see. I mean, one thing I would say about Padme, sorry, not Padme, Lord Vader, I was thinking of going that way on my main, and I might even still try and slip that in at some point, because it's kind of useful as far as getting Tuscans. You know, there's only one Tuscan requirement, but I don't know about anyone else. You get Tuscan Raider, I think, for Lord Vader, and Aurora for Jabba. I found that after going for Aurora for Jabba, I thought, well, if I go for Tuscan Raider, then I've only got 3 left to gear. It kind of just encourages you to get that farm done. I know you're probably not going to do it because it's an efficiency account, but just in a general sense, it's actually not that bad going for those two farms back to back because you do get a reason to go for the Tuscans. Cheers, Mateos. Drafts, good morning to you as well. Good afternoon, wherever you are. Well, whatever time it is for you, I should say. Hope you're doing alright. Yeah, those Tuscans are looking great, man. Level 2 Tuscan Raider. Oh, I need to put some work in on my free-to-play with them. I know I could actually start farming Chieftain, that's the weird thing. I mean, I've got Warrior all done, so I just have to farm Chieftain. Go on, I'll put my money where my mouth is. Like, you know, my issue lower back, I am a lot of pain trying to manage it at the moment. Is it any better than it was last time? Fish, I mean, my main that does have Love Vader is already 0 mods on them. Hang on, it has 0 mods on your Love Vader? Oh, I'm sorry, 0 mods on your Tuscans, right? I'm with you. Well, I'm sorry about that, Matthias. I do try to speak as clearly as I can, but I feel like sometimes my accent does slip a little bit, shall we say. It ends up making my words sound a little bit more yeah, maybe a bit harder to hear. Drafts a bit less, but last time I got an epidural, your spine, it was bad, but bit less. I mean, I know women have epidurals during pregnancy. I can imagine, you know, just based on what I hear about that, I can imagine it's pretty painful when you have it. But like I say, if it helps after. Fish, you love Vader as 569 speed. He does have mods. I noticed it's the 69 there. I'm going to say, I assume you're a bit upset that you can't put Padme and Ahsoka in that team. Alright. We can close this countdown, can't we? I've been playing Galaxy of Heroes since 2018, so this will be my 6th year, or my 6th full year. Yeah, it was November, so quite a while. Yeah, I get what you mean there, Drafts. I think it's speed as much as accent as well. When you talk I say normally, but you talk with a normal flow, you don't enunciate a lot, do you? So if you can't actually understand, or maybe English isn't your first language, it might sometimes become harder to understand. It's like, I listen to a Scottish YouTuber a lot, and even though I'm obviously English, he speaks English, it does sometimes take me a few seconds to think what he's saying, just for the fact that his accent's that thick and he speaks that fast at times that you have to really break down what he's saying. The main is going for either 569 speed or 420 speed GLs. Both Lord Vader and Slacker are 569 sad. Slacker mods, though, since to be 569, the triangle is not crit damage to get it. I imagine that's the difficulty when you've got to hit primaries as well. You've been playing the game for 2 years? Are you enjoying it still? 2 years in, it's like, I wouldn't say you're deep in, but you're certainly a long time in. Yeah, maybe the idea of you speak fast. I think that's what you mean. Yeah. I would expect that of you, Fish. All right, I'm going to get into GA. Oh, hang on. I was going to get into GA, and then I remembered I actually backed out of GA because I wanted to join Territory War. I forget to press a button. Someone please remind me later to do it on my free-to-play. I know, I was naughty. I always try and leave it late so that I've got like up-to-date unlocks and whatnot, but don't always need to do it. So last round we did lose. We were up against Lulu. I was trying to come up with a line, and the best thing I came up with there is she made me want to shout. Yeah, Leia really frustrated me. I didn't really have an answer to Leia, so yeah, it was just unlucky. But what I will say is that they did struggle as well. If we go through the wall, they did actually do... They did get through, obviously, and they did win, but I did put up a good fight. I mean, the two battles on my Dash Vandal Lando team, 2 battles on my Tuscans, 3 battles on my Rey, and yeah, thank you for the subscription, Matthias. But yeah, that was the front wall. That'll look very good. If we go to the back wall, this one was brilliant. We got a hold on the Saw Drogon K2 team, a hold on Tarful and the Vets. We got a hold on Sana, Lando and Kara, and we got a hold on Sorty, Droidica and GG. So back wall did brilliant. I think they were efficient up here, though. They had a go at Jabba, but they couldn't do it, but the rest of them, they one-shot. So it's a little bit disappointing, because just supposing Leia had been on the north wall instead of the south, I would have probably won that, because I could have then done some damage at the back. I wanted to clear the north, but I would have been able to do more at the back. Whereas I just couldn't get enough points up here. And I think I did trip up here. Yeah, I took 5 times on Darth Revan and 2 on Fifth Brother, which that is bad. So yeah, that was just not great offense from my side. But I'm not taking anything away. They won by 13 banners, but they earned it. So fair play to them. Which Jedi character would you recommend the most? Because you have a Jedi squad, and I don't know which Jedi is the best from the entire game to add there. Slightly tricky question, that, just for the fact that there are easy to farm Jedi, shall we say, like something like Bastila Shan. You can get Bastila Shan very easily. But then you've obviously got Galactic Legends like Jedi Master Luke, Jedi Master Kenobi. And then there's maybe some slightly harder to farm, but not that hard to farm characters like Jedi Knight Revan. So it's a little bit tricky to suggest that, because it's like different tiers of Jedi. Best thing I could say is don't farm like, say, an Eth Koth. You know, because Eth Koth just won't do anything for you. So make sure you're going for those better ones, a bit like the Revans, the Jedi Knight Lukes, the Jedi Master Lukes, and so on. They are legendaries, you do need to take the time to farm them, but they're much better going for them versus just essentially wasting gear on characters that aren't good. Fish, for Territory War, you join at the very start, and if you still got time, you leave and rejoin. I really should try and get in the habit of doing that. I think it's just something in the back of my head. I'm like, I'd rather leave it late and join, just rather than forgetting to rejoin. Yeah, Jedi Knight Anakin is a very strong option to join, to farm as an early Jedi. multiple factions as well. So you've got a Galactic Republic unit for Padme, if you go for Padme. And obviously, he's a Jedi, so he works well with Jedi. Quite a few nice debuffs as well with buff immunity and healing immunity. Alright, we're going to get into the compare. So, let's show you what's going on with Temin today against Space Police, obtainer of rare things. Alright, we're 1 million GP approximately behind, so 32 Zetas behind, not great. 10 Omicrons ahead, that's a good one. 47 total relics behind, and 39 Relic 5 pluses behind. We have got Datacron advantage, that's good, but then you look at the mod scores, we're behind in everything except for the actual 6-dot mod total. So I've got to give Space Police credit here. They've been very good at farming good mods from less 6 dots. So yeah, I'm full of praise there. They've done really well. So this one has me more worried than a lot of rounds because, simply put, they've got mod advantage. And I didn't say it's 62 to 82 is a massive gap on the 25s. At least for my standards. So yeah, they've got every single GL. I've only got Jabba, JML, Rey, and Supreme Leader Kylo. And ships, we've both got all of them, so fairly even. Okay, they've done 4 attacks. Can't say I like that south wall. Oh, they're attacking right now. They've tripped up twice on my Tuscans. A lot of things ain't good for my health. No attacks so far up here, so we're going to assume they're making the way there. Alright, so... Alright, they got through that. Was that the first go? Just double checking? Yeah, that was the first go. Yeah, it might be. I don't worry too much about it, drafts. At least not right now. Okay. We've got Geos, we've got Separatists, I'm going to call that. We've got more Separatists. We've got Sith Empire, and we've got GG. Alright. No GLs at least. So there's the layer. Fish, is this you? That's unusual. I can't say I've ever seen that team. Ever. Alright. And just add to the fact, that is horrendous because, I say this every time I see it, First Order Executioner with Supreme Leader Kylo is such a bad combination. Simply because First Order Executioner's unique says that whenever he scores a critical hit, he does gain max health, but then First Order allies gain 10% turn meter. Now, in a normal First Order team, that is fantastic, but because of Supreme Leader Kylo's unique, every time a Darkside ally gains bonus turn meter, they lose 10% of the current max health and max protection stacking. So, Executioner is just basically going to make it so that Kylo can be one-shot. Yeah, that's hooks with Gammy Guard. I don't know what went through this guy's head thinking of that. We've got Dash, Bam, and Vandor to finish that wall off. No Datacrons as well. Yeah, it's why I took a second myself. I'm like, I just don't get that team. It's like, what? What are we doing here? I don't think they've started anything yet. Well, I'm expecting 2 girls, 1 cup. Okay, they're just taking on Jabba right now. Chuckweed, do you think we're getting more Lightspeed bundles soon? Oh, okay, Jabba got 1 shot. I don't think it's going to be imminent, but I think we will get them. I think someone said it probably be around May the 4th. I wouldn't be surprised at that. I think maybe the first load they've kind of released in quick succession to get us used to the idea of them, but then later on they're going to be more like special occasions. But it's just speculation, that we've got no idea. So I could believe that. Right. I need to have a think what we're going to do with this Leia, because she's becoming my kryptonite. What's my battery? Oh, go on, we'll charge it. Yeah, I think that's the thing. They won't want to release them too quick, because then suddenly people will be just not spending on other things, and they'll be just waiting for Lightspeed bundles. Which in some ways, I actually think people are probably wise to do, just save for them. But yeah, I don't think they want that. Alright, what are our options here? That isn't on the table. We haven't got JMK. We haven't got C. JML is a 6.61% win rate. Only shoots up a little bit when you've got Cal. Afra can't do anything. Ahsoka Fulcrum is alright with Seer. Otherwise, she's so-so. Alright. Let's make sure these 2 are in the team, because we're getting a load where they aren't. Attacking leads. Let's exclude what we haven't got. So no, we can't do Leia, we can't do C, JMK, Reva, Bo-Katan, Rey, Lil Vader. Oh, and we can't do Jabba either because he's on defense. Alright, that's not bad. Slacker crew Watt is 100% with low banners. That was non-alt. Only 1 had an alt. Or 1 so far. Yeah, I think that might be the way to go. I mean, bad example to look at, but... Let me just see, is it beating olds? Yeah, GAC Insight. I'm assuming that's what you mean, either that or dark mode. That's a good question. Have I got Doubtcron? We got Dark Side, but no doubt. Right, so we could use something that's got like the offense stacking. Sadly, it's kind of useful. Yeah, I think we gotta go for that. We got a bit of armor pen and resistance pen, but the latter's not useful, it's just that, really. What's speed's layer? I'm expecting fast. 559, so Drogon will be stealthed out the gate. I'm wondering if it'd be better just putting Watt in, even though Watt would die straight away. Certainly less battles. GBA is Relic 3. Armourer is... well, I don't know why I'm... certainly not Relic. I think it's Gear 8. Put it on the projects list. Yeah, I'm not confident about this because I just get this feeling that R2 will just destroy crew. Is there something about true damage as well? Like it can just basically... I feel like there's some true damage for R2. Maybe I'm imagining it. Yeah, there we go. Protection up for 1 turn whenever they gain taunt, and deal bonus true damage equal to 20% of their max health whenever using a basic ability against an enemy with protection up. My armor has not had much love, sadly. She's 7-star now. She wasn't before this light side Mando's feat came around. Oddly enough, I still haven't used light side Mandos because of it, but I did put a bit of effort into it just knowing that they were being focused on. So if I did what? We get 1 turn, we don't get 2. He just dies. So this is the question. If we're putting 1 piece of tech out, are we doing health pack or tank tech? Plus we lose the Kron doing what? The only reason I was doubting the shield generator is that I know there's a lot of lot debuffs in Leia's kit. But it is a protection recovery that I can respect. It's the question of what is it there for? What are we trying to do with the tech? Are we trying to recover protection or are we trying to prevent debuffs? Because really, Slacker's just got to endure. He needs to be able to get to ult and then do his work. Also, just as a point, if we can get down to a cleanup, that's something. Because from what we're seeing, if we just back out this wall a minute, I mean, Slacker there, I'm not expecting that to be the worst Slacker team I'll ever face. So these are the only two GLs on show. Who knows what's at the back? I don't, Osprey. My Slacker's not built for speed. Yeah, I've had that once before. I can't remember where in the game, but I do remember taking Watt in somewhere, and it's like, oh damn, I haven't got. I'm facing Horn. it was a bit embarrassing that. I do have Malikos, but he's not anyway useful. He's just chilling here at what is this, Gear 8 maybe, with level 12 mods. Sod it, let's just go in. I don't like stalling like this. There's the point when I'm thinking to myself at the back of my head, we're taking too much time. Yeah, it's a fair nickname, that. I won't disagree with it. Alright, bye-bye, what? Okay, we'll poke there just to get the stealth off. And of course the stealth straight back. Oh, bloody hell, fire. Bleeding hell. Airplane mode. Right, just lock that baby in. Ugh. Bleeding hell. Okay, we got one ult. Stun again. Okay, clean up territory. We're ulting. I know it's only a one-turn ult, but I'm thinking worst case scenario, we can just at least recover some health and protection. Right, poke R2. We're going suffer here. We'll poke just so that R2 isn't in stealth if he is. Yep, still under stealth. Oh! Alright. Nearly. I'm going ult again. I think we're okay now. Bleeding Hellfire, that was filthy. 61. You're not wrong, Drogon will be fun. I mean, I showed before I'm not far off layer, and that is why I'm looking forward to it, purely because I know it's going to upset people. Alright, pardon me. Let's go for Slacker. Yeah, Hope worked. I'm going to say, I feel like we need to get layer on screen from Rogue One. Why am I going for First Order? Oh, I'm feeling derpy. Old Ben, where... Oh, hang on. Old Ben doesn't work well here, does he? That's one way of phrasing it, Sopper, I will say. One way of phrasing it. Okay, apparently you can't just press that and it all goes away. That was the lineup, wasn't it? Yeah. I don't think Picata was going to stop you losing 6-0 yesterday. That's like saying if, what's his face for us, Ryan Meyer hadn't been sent to the under-21s, we wouldn't have lost 3-1. Ain't to do with the striker, it's to do with the defence. Apparently, oh, hang on, one battle. I mean, I could throw Starkiller at it, but it feels a bit wasteful. He didn't, from what I saw. I know, it's one of those, you know, you want to celebrate because it's a goal, but then you straight away realise, oh, hang on, no. I don't like this, but I'm thinking we might just go heavy-handed. Just go in with Luke Hermit. But I really don't like it. I get the feeling we could be cheesy, but I know if I took in Gas, the risk is that suddenly Gas would perma-stun Gas and I wouldn't be able to... Sorry, Slacker would perma-stun Gas and I wouldn't be able to get out. It is where I'm wishing my armor was thicker. If armor could take a hit, I would be going in with JKR lead. Go on. I don't like this. This just feels like overkill. I think that's me in a couple hours, Fish. Go and have a good walk, man. Alright. Might as well leave that one alive. Alright, time to work on Slacker. All too easy. I still can't get my head around that. Let's just have a pause for a minute and see what he's been getting up to. He's obviously got a good score now. Yeah, I feel like things are going right, Matthias. Right, no drops on the front wall. Okay, they're going for Exactor. They've taken down my Leviathan. One of those opponents? This is such a weird team. Oh, heavy offense, you mean? Yeah, it's a bit like that. I think we just go with Padme here. I mean, we don't need turn meter here. The only downside is we haven't got a lot of courage or ways to build up courage, but... Alright, he's out. That didn't take much. Anakin? No! Give him credit, that was a good Gamorrean squeal noise. I don't fight Gamorrean enough to hear it. I don't have Qui-Gon built here. Just another thing I can put on the embarrassing list. How embarrassing? How embarrassing? I think we can go for R2 here, can't we? Yeah, R2 should be alright. I'm just thinking if there was anything with healing immunity, but we've got Rey, so that should be enough. Alright, wiggle wiggle. Of course, your leader has just been dazed and ability blocked, and you think, right, I'm going to remove some turn meter, because that makes sense. SWGOH AI, folks. Are we talking about the AI there, Osprey? If so, that's good. It gives us a reason to slow down a bit here, if anything. Alright, we're not going to ability block. Sorry, we're not going to heal block yet. I want to try and recover banners on R2. I'm trying to use specials just to get secret intel's cool down. If I remember right, that's why it works. Or maybe I'm thinking of confusion. Well, translation more like. Honey, where's my super suit? You tell me where my suit is, woman. Alright, we're nearly there. Actually, I'd say that'd be alright. I bet that would get us max banners. I'm gambling a bit, but I think we're there. Yeah. There's usually like that little bit of leeway. Alright, we got Revan. 1, 2. Let's have a look at Dash's speed. So that's 353. Okay, so 353. I don't think I'm faster. No. We're what, 25? I suppose that's the thing though. Opening move the days. I can just do an AoE, pass to Yoda, we're fine. Plus that might help a little. I'm saying that, what have I even added? Health and protection recovery. I was distracted by the special accuracy, I thought I don't really need that. I'm trying to think what in between blonde and brunette is. Alright, swap with Yoda. Foresight, please. Poop stance for Bam. Anyone call a poop stance? Boink. Let's pass that to Yoda. Alright, this is the awkward position we're in. Alright, so not the most efficient, but still we got 55. I can live with that. So my assumption is they've cleared my back wall. Yeah, to 2033. No drops on fleet. So the total was basically what they did on Tuscans, I think, down in the south. Yeah, that's all they've dropped, Tuscans, so we have got to be efficient. Although this back wall's looking pretty good. Fingers crossed we can manage that. Wow, Relegator Sarge. Someone get Kit on the line. Why would you do HK lead over Sortie? Okay. Making me scratch my head at a few of these things. Yeah. Well, there's one thing, we've got loads to play with. I'm trying to think what is the safest thing to get through Rev, and I think it is just gas. But this must mean they've saved a lot for offense. Let's get Armor Shred here and go for the AoE. Won't hit them too, but that's fine. Sadly, we're all going to get a bit of fear. 'Cause I've been taken over by the fear. Okay. Nap time. Counters. Counters. Ooh. Gas came out after Darth Revan and was a counter to Darth Revan, but the fact is 3v3 and 5v5 are a little bit different. How I view it, that just goes awkward as soon as you take a nap. Because there's no real way for Rex and Fives to do anything productive. Trying to think what we can do here. Preload is not nice. Maybe go with CLS. I don't think there's anything that requires something like CLS for another team. We're allowed 2 drops, that was 1. Oh, we got an evade in there as well. Oh. Okay. Han will take a turn. Terrible banners, but we got it. I'm not the biggest fan of it, but he can do some things, so it's not like I'm completely against gas. I think once I've got Cal Kestis, I'd actually put him on defense for the simple fact that then I've got Jedi Knight Cal Kestis for Malgus. Whereas right now, if it's a subpar Malgus team like a Talon Malik or a Talon Marauder, you can do something with it. Whereas if it's Malgus, DR, Bastila, you can't really do much with gas. Alright, we got Wampa. That should be fine. I was a bit surprised to see Stafford come out with lukewarm reviews. I thought that would be a really good all-round addition, whereas it does seem very much like a Wampa. Disappointed as well they create a new character like that. You know, I can understand if they add Omicrons to characters and it's like that, but bringing out a new character and it's just for one game mode, it's like, not particularly a fan of that. It's like, say you've just invested however much in getting Stapp to Ralix. Are you really happy that you can only afford to use him in GAC, and even then probably just 3v3? At least right now, anyway. Maybe another edition will change that, but yeah, that kind of it doesn't sit well with me. Alright, get the hit in. Alright, cool. 58. Geos. I mean, that would be pretty cool. Still got a bit for hooks to play around if I needed it. I suppose the question is, do I just get nuked? Maybe it'd be better using imps. Like even these lowly geared ones. 251 speed, I would outspeed it. If you assume soldier's the fastest. 274, a little bit faster, but still not to be outsped. Come on, let's give that a go. I might have been wrong. I might have been safer just going with Treya, considering her leadership's really anti-Geos, but let's see. Yeah, this was a bad idea. 2 drops. Okay, so I can't afford drop again. There is one thing, Marauder does gain health, so... sorry, turn meter, so he can try and heal himself up in a weird way. Boink. I should have just gone straight with that. 36, that's just... that feels bad, man. Okay, for this I'm thinking Mon Mothma. I'm just looking, I think we've got mechanics here to sort of control the battle. Trying to think what else we could do. Too late now at this point, obviously, but let's just see. Alright, bring in a trooper. Now, as long as Django doesn't nuke someone straight away, we should be alright. Alright, just cleanse those debuffs. And try and get rid of Nuke 1. Ugh, okay, that is not good. That is absolutely horrendous, actually. Ugh, Django's gonna nuke. Yeah, we can't do anything about that. He's gone. Oh no, he isn't gone. Wow. Django must have the leadership Zeta. Wow. Count our small mercies. I thought we had lost him then. Yeah, I was already writing the obituary. $56, we'll take that because I honestly thought we were getting a lot less. Finally, Dooku Droideka Magna. Yeah, I'm thinking we do something like that. It's very much Glass House, but I'm thinking we can stop the counterattacks. We've got a Dispel for Droideka and for Magna. Let's go for that, I think. If it's going to be a glass house, I want it to hit like a tank. Alright, pass that to Carlo. Counters, please. Thank you. Okay, Terminator up again. And as much as I'm wary of Dooku hitting under stealth, I think we've got to make sure Droideca's under control. There we go. Yeah, that was pretty clean. Only one banner dropped. I can live with that. What we're facing in Fleet. Negotiator, Executrix, and Malevolence. I'm happy with all those. So they obviously did Leviathan Mirror. Or at least it feels like that's the obvious answer. Alright, so I'm thinking we use Bounty Hunters here. Just to get rid of Sortie after she's been an annoying little so-and-so. But beyond that, I can't really say I've got clear plans. A lot of these are very odd things to be seen. Or feel odd. Actually, let's go straight for that Sortie just while I'm thinking about it. So, Griefy Baby. They should get a turn meter jump here because they've got BB-8 unique, but we should survive it. Alright, let's go for BB-8. Get the taunt up. And sadly we have to go for someone, so we'll just go for HK. Well, that was easy. Man oh man. Contract. And you know what? Just have that while you're at it. And bye-bye. A little too easy, that. Have I got any more Bounty Hunters? I'm wondering if I could do something like that legitimately. I shouldn't, but it's just one of those where you're looking and thinking you've got Bubba's rocket and that would be kind of fun to use. Let's deal with these Bounty Hunters. Advocat, hello there. How you doing? What do we do? I'm thinking where we use Starkiller. Because, like I said, we're just going for efficiency at this point, so it's like, where's the best place for all these teams? Could we get away with this here? I'm not sure we could. I think we use this here. And I'm applying the Datacron, not because we need it, but because I think let's just absolutely delete the team. Some of the teams they put down, they aren't good, but they throw you a little bit because it's like, what can you do to sort of take advantage of it? Bambus Knights, this is a good shout. I like that. Right, that should be an insta-delete. There we go. Yeah, I like the sound of that. I was thinking of Adrad as well, because he's got anti-revive somewhere, I think. But hang on, that might be anti-Empire. Yeah, it's anti-Empire, that. So, let's do that. I think the only downside here is, have we got enough damage, enough time to get damage out with the build up the birds? But I suppose we'll see. Well, saying that though, we got the Kron, which I'd forgotten about. I think it might be the first time I've used the Kron. Alright. Salute. I'm immune or immortal. Yeah, I think I just completely forgot about it. Let's do that, I guess. We'll put that onto Queel. The shock on zombie is great. Very nice seeing Daka go down that easily. Yeah, poop stance, please. And we'll do that. Oh no, I don't think they can land a kill. The question in my head was always, will we get enough birds out? But I think we've just got enough damage via the Kron, if anything. Okay, so 2 left, and honestly, let's pick your poison. I think we do EP here. And then Adrad on Rollo. I mean, they barely got a hit in, did they? Let's do that. I was going to say, don't be shy of Papa Palps, get in here. Show them why you're a Dark Lord of the Sith. Boink. Yeah, Starkill is very much a luxury here. Didn't even break a sweat. I kind of want to try a Hondo solo. If I wasn't in a banner pressure situation, I would try it, but I just can't afford it. So yeah, let's get Jin in. There's a bit of me thinking I should take Jin up to Relic 7 or even 8. Just so that I can use these 3 somewhere, like in RT or something. So I've got SRP at 7, I've got Biston at 7, so Jin's the only one holding it back. I'm curious what we're looking like going into Fleet as far as banners. Feels like Holm was torturing Leia a bit there, as if to say, I'll bring you back for you to die just once again. Maybe it's because it's his jerk period when he was sort of just being, not an ass, but just being a little bit rough around the edges with her. Alright, we could do Executrix on Malevolence if we needed to. I actually think that is kind of needed, because I would like to do Profundity here. What, messing Leia around? Ooh. Just bumping into things. Let's have a look at the turn meter. Ahsoka goes, Han goes, Prof. So let's get some tenacity up, I guess, and speed up. Oh, okay. I mean, how I view it, it was like... I still don't get why they didn't alter episode 8 a little bit. They kind of had a brilliant... I say brilliant, but... given the situation, it made sense how they could have written her out, but they chose to keep the bits she'd worked on, which I know is respectful in a way, but as far as just making the story easier, it wasn't the best thing. I mean, the odd thing is, right, if after episode 8 they'd said, right, we kind of need to push the film back because we've got to rewrite the script, I don't think anyone out there would have been, you know, at the least bit concerned as far as the fact it was needed to be done. But the fact that they kind of carried on as was, it's like, at least if we're talking about Carrie Fisher, you know, again, I haven't got a real problem with episode 8, but the fact that then episode 9 was a bit of a mess, it's like, By the by, has anyone seen Deadpool 3's trailer? I saw it last night. It certainly looks like they've still got that edge the Fox movies had. I'm going for Tarkin here because Tarkin's capital ship is faster, base speed, and the other reasoning being, if I can get my thoughts together, it's a better counter to Malevolence. Yeah, I'm not going to contradict that. I've not done the numbers. I'm hoping, but I'm not expecting. Fleet always has this uphill battle feel to it. Ooh, okay, I don't like that. Okay, so can we get rid of the stealth? We can't, can we? No. Yeah, like I say, I haven't done the numbers, so I couldn't contradict. It's alright, I'm just dying to get to this spy. 68. Alright, let's just get into this one. Saying that, considering I've just used this kind of fleet to take down Malevolence, it doesn't feel right doing this. But saying that, I can't say I've got a good option. Maybe it'd have been better doing a Mal mirror match and then doing an Empire mirror match. That doesn't sound fun. Yeah, it's weird. I'm going to put Emperor Shuttle in there just in case I need a heal. Prioritizing a one-shot rather than anything else. Yeah, I'm hoping the AI is a bit thick to help us. Also, it's very nice when there's a taunt there, just so that the mark can be completely ignored. Not a lot of buffs, so not a lot of the formation. Is it just me, or is it a bit of a waste having Interceptor on defense? Oh, okay. Leading L spy. You got done a bad in there. I was going to say, do you want another 10 turns? Man, some of the speed they get here is incredible. Yeah, Scythe was Sly doing good for him. I was concerned with Vader though, because he's got good DPS. Especially when you add in, like I say, formation. Tarkin's going. Two ships standing, 62. Yeah. 21 banners out. That was close, but not close enough. Worst bit is that kind of comes down to hesitating on that Geo team. I should have gone straight in with Treya, knowing that Treya hard counters Geos. But for whatever reason in my head, I was thinking, no, go for a Terminator train tech team. And I should have gone with my first instinct. I mean, I say that, 21 banners, it's not exact, but you think you drop 20 for the loss, and then maybe just one banner somewhere else, or two banners, obviously, for the win. Yeah. Frustrating. Well done, Space Ring, though. Well done. Anything I need to see here? Nope, everything's looking okay. Oh, a little bad about it as well. You might have seen it earlier. I have actually put an Omicron on Rex, so I don't know how useful that'll be ahead of the next season, but we've got it if we can use it. I don't know if we will use it, but it's there. So, Crimson next. We've got 1-2 on the main, so we could really do again 2-1 here, just to have a little lifter after the first round. Well, after the last round. I think this one might be okay, but I don't know for sure. Like I say, I only had a glance at it. Just while I've got a second, we're going to open Discord up. Yeah, that is a fair point. If I hadn't put the Emperor Shuttle in, I mean, there was one point during the battle I thought I might need it, but it kind of leveled out a little bit. But I completely agree, the idea of not wasting banners. Also, not putting in Phantom and Ghost would have saved me banners. So there were a couple. In my head, I think with that battle against the Empire with Profundity, I was thinking, what are the odds that I lose Outrider early on to some freak dodge or something? And then you're kind of begging for a reinforcement. So you kind of bring it in for that insurance, and then obviously you regret it. I think I would have benefited from doing a calculation before going in. Instead, I was just going swinging a bit. Because if I'd have known, right, you need to get, say, I don't know, 76 per battle or something, I don't know, I'm just putting a number out there, then you could have budgeted for it. You know, you say, right, I need these many teams, you know, you could have worked it out. Whereas going in blind, it's like... Again, a bit of me is thinking as well, Malevolence Mirror might have been better. Because... yeah, you just think to yourself, Malevolence Mirror, it's... I've just realised I did prof against Negotiator. Sorry, I've just been talking about it against Empire, I think. But yeah, the Malevolence Mirror might have been better. It would have been worse banners, but then I would have been able to do an Empire Mirror, which might have been better. It's ifs, buts and maybes. It's alright, I've just got the stats here for the opponents. Them who I've just faced, they had Raver, Gear 12 Taran, Afra, Cal, and DTMG. So, I really should have put Jabber on offense. I did, like I say, I did the research for this round like 10 minutes before I started the stream. So, yeah, not exactly great for planning the defense when it's like 12, 18 hours after the defense phase. But, yeah, if I'd have done my research before, I could have put Jabba back on offense. It would have been an easier shot on Leia. That would have then given me Slacker as a flex option for banners. That might have helped. And I could have put more of a trap team down, but it's all by the by. It's alright thinking these things through after, but yeah, it is after. Okay, Crimson, we've got a match today against the Legend Ren, but last round we were up against this guy, Ericsson 1, Slava Ukraini 1. And if I recall correctly, yeah, they did the bare minimum to get the... It feels like the bare minimum. They got half a board clear, and they did take 3 teams down here compared to where I couldn't clear 1 up here. They'd set 8 GLs plus some GA level GLs, Malgus, Starkiller, and the back wall also had a few tasty ones. Afra, Bosk, Mon Mothma, Raver, and Adrad. So, yeah, I'm a little bit bummed that they actually attacked, let alone got half a board down. I mean, Night Sisters, Dooku, I can live with them being knocked down. But yeah, it's one of those where it just kind of blows. It's like they've essentially had the mentality of, right, I've set all my biggest squads, if you like. And even with what I've got left, I can still at least clear of 2 walls. So I respect it. It just kind of blows. So it's how it is. I think they didn't even attack Ray. I might be wrong. Yeah, they didn't attack Ray or Malgus. They just cleared 3 to make sure I had to clear 3 of theirs, and that was it. So it was a tough one to take that, because I thought, considering the circumstances, we did okay, but yeah, obviously not enough. So the Legend Ren, hopefully you're not setting the same kind of defense for me this round. We are 0.9 million GP behind, 20 Zetas behind, 5 Omicrons ahead. We've got Relic disadvantage. We're behind 60 total, 45 in the Relic 5 pluses. We have got Datacron disadvantage as well, so that's a bit of concern because they can win a round. They have got more 6-dot mods, but I've got more speeds on these mods. So yeah, we're going to take that positive. Like I say, I always value speed advantage. When it comes to the GLs, they've got every single GL, so yay. And when it comes to ships, they are missing Leviathan, which I'm surprised at. So we'll take the little pluses where we can get them. Well, it's not so much a plus as far as we're equal. Alright, they've got a full clear, 2040 the score to beat. Another layer waiting for us. Another drop on Anakin, well, JK Anakin. Sorry, Qui-Gon Anakin. 3rd time's the charm. Malgus and Ray were 1-shot. Bam, Ewoks and Boba were 1-shot. So, hang on, just a quick check. Have I got a Bam Cron yet? No. I'm gonna have to make sure I get a Bam Cron. It should make that a lot tastier on defense. Nothing for Finn, nothing for the Poggle team, nothing for Maul, nothing for Tebow, I wouldn't expect it, nothing for Mon Mothma, so this is looking grim. Yeah, 1-shots here as well. So this is very grim. So we're facing Newt, Django, Dooku, Ray, Finn, Poe, Maul, Canderous, Bo-Katan, Rex, 5's Rex. No Omicron, so it's not as good a Rex team. Although it's a Relic 9 5s. And then we've got 5th brother, 8th brother, and 9th sister. Compared to some of these, that's a very weak team. You know, good. Down here we've got Leia with Adrad. Kylo and Beck with Qui-Gon and Anakin. Malgus. Bam with IG-11 and Paz Vizsla. Alright, I feel the need to check this. They do have Bo-Katan. Whether they had it at lock-in, I don't know, but they do have Bo-Katan now. Okay. We've got a few options. We got through with Slacker last time. We haven't got Malicos, but we could do that. Yeah, I think we do Slacker, Armorer, GBA. Yeah, Bono could be a concern. If it's there. I'm going to leave the Cron off. I mean, even if that's got something good to it, I just don't think there's anything good for Kylo here. I'd rather, because I've got limited Crons, I'd rather save them. Well, that's the stack's ready if we can use them. Thank you. You have to laugh out. It's like they just delete the sides. Well, it's one way of charging the ult meter up this, isn't it? Right, swipe. I think we ult now, we take the 2 turns. Just don't take chances. It gets me how much how they get rid of your protection so easily. I actually misclicked there, by the way. Thank you. I try and mix my hats up. Okay. Leo, would you please stop dazing me, duck? Oh, you little git. Bleeding hellfire. $61. If we hadn't got that ult, then we were dead. I'm laughing, right, because I see this team on defense, right, and I'm like a moth drawn to a flame. Is this actually a Cron that could hurt me? No. Look, if I lose this battle and I lose the GAC, I will try and carry on for a little bit as a penance for actually attempting this. But sometimes you just gotta have fun. Or at least try to have fun. Rolo, no. And that's the round over. TM train got interrupted. Okay. I will do my best to clear just as penance. In the meantime, we got Jedi. Let's do Bastila and GMY. Yeah, it's such a disappointing one, that, because for anyone who doesn't know that counter, it looks like I've just done something absolutely ridiculous. Like, why would you go in with that? But even with those gear levels on the sides, it can work. It's just, you need a bit of RNG at times. I mean, I've said after I've done Inquisitors on this account, I won't go for JML, so that might be enough incentive to do it to get Biggs and Wedge up. Okay, we can set that up. Ooh. Wasn't sure if I got a button for that, actually. If I have, I can't find it. Alright, that didn't do it. I'll have to have a look in a minute. There we go. Oh, I thought he'd be gone then. Alright, I'm going to put this on for 2 minutes. Alexa, start a 2-minute timer.
2 minutes, starting now.
Alright, so while we're waiting for that...
I don't know that.
Let's do this. And I'm actually curious how badly this goes if I do the normal counter. Other than damage, I'm just curious what Caloran brings to this. Second wind, okay. Alright, B1's getting smacked apart here. Hello, Lady Ada. It was a redeem. Someone asked for it. Alright, just Caloran to deal with. Put a bit of burning on. Alright, we're out. Hey, very nice. I feel like ours have gone downhill very quickly this week, but we've had a bit of fun. Basic. Ooh. We'll take that 54. Your opponent has dropped every battle on my front walls -2, which they haven't tried. It's a fun sight, that, isn't it? It always makes you feel good when your opponent's had a real tough time. I don't really know what to go for here. Maybe give me? I think it struggled with it a bit. I think. Yeah, I think he just kind of shrugged at it as if go, Okay, so there's the AoE. Emote only's off, I think. Right, cleanse all that. Right. No. Alright, we're just kind of stalling here, apparently. Nice to see that Daze is irresistible. Bam, will you take a turn, please? Thank you. Yeah, unfortunately can't be defeated until he's done his birds. Alright, just bye-bye. Oh! You cheeky bugger. Alright, that was easy. So, Ray has been attempted, no casualties, and a preload. Malgus has been attempted, 2 casualties. Dalfred Busbastor Sean. Phoenix has been tried, no casualties. Finzori has been beaten, 2 attempts, 3 casualties. Fair enough. I like that description. It's just common courtesy. Let someone finish up before wiping them out. Let them wipe up before you wipe them out. Okay, not fun. Form up. Thank you. Counter. There's a point when you just get a bit sick of seeing the counter animation with Malgus. It's usually around the first time he counters. It's like I want to go, yes, I know you can counter. Do you mind not doing it so often? Right, we'll hit there. Alright, not fun, but hopefully we can one-shot Mallet now. If we could crit. Have I got 0 crit chance on or something? Oh, hang on, crit avoidance. 5.94%. We're not talking like hundreds. Now come on, Gas. You're better than what you've been putting out. You're putting out rookie numbers. You're acting like 7.94% crit avoidance is 100. Don't let Rex die just because you're struggling to find your mark. There we go, that's better. Oh yeah, of course there's all that. It's just more a point that, you know, normally it doesn't stop him. Unless he's got a crit void arrow as well, which, if so, fair play. You having a good day then, Ada? Ooh, JMK hiding, you sneaky dog. Oh, okay. I mean, as much as I'm not a fan of Fortnite, I will give the game praise, or the live service praise. They do keep adding things in to keep people coming back. You know, there's something good. I don't know if anyone saw it the other day. Star Wars have announced, I say Star Wars, I think it's Disney Plus, have announced a partnership with Fortnite, well not Fortnite, but with Epic Games. That could be interesting. I mean, it could end up being like EA was before, but we'll soon see, I guess. I mean, I can't say I've heard the show, but if it's something you like, you know, GG's. It's all good. I don't feel like I watch a lot of TV nowadays. Like, I watch stuff with my mum downstairs on a Saturday night, but that's probably top and tail of it, unless I've put something on from Netflix in my room, maybe once in a while. And I will say that I don't feel I watch Amazon Prime enough. It's like, I would like watch The Boys at some point, and I just keep forgetting to get around to it. I've just realised we're out of our ult. I didn't realise we'd dropped out. You know, I did watch a little bit of Central Park on Central Park on Apple TV Plus. This a couple of years ago. I thought that was interesting how they decided to have musical elements and that. Well, I say musical, it is musical. I thought it was different. 50k situation? Alright, 54. Wampa receives a call. I might just have to back out of GAC for a minute and sign up for TW. I don't think we're that close to join period ending, but I don't miss it. That sounds excessive. Yeah, that doesn't sound like a very smart thing to do. Three hours. Oh, that's brill. I lose track of when the join period is when daylight savings go on. Or come off. Junior, hello there. How you doing? Have we got anything for this? That one could be quite nice. That's got some potential. I mean, minimum 25, at max maybe a 28. Oh, wow. Chewie got absolutely smashed there. Wowzer. Well, I'm definitely not winning now, if there was any doubt. Just a reminder, what was the GL up top? Ray. Alright, I think we do a Starkiller mirror here. It's literally just a case of thinking, right, I outspeed him. I don't think I'm going wrong here targeting Mara. She's just the one that keeps Palpatine ticking. There we go. Reach for the sky. Oh, wow. Okay, I've just seen it's a Relic 9 Starkiller. I did not notice that. Okay, just about got through that. Nest is going to make this awkward. But maybe Imperial Troopers are the way. Not a lot of speed on Hondo. Not a lot really on Dash. So yeah, I think troopers are the answer. Especially considering we haven't got anything like Stark or Gideon here. The Starkiller ship was bigger. It's not the size that counts, it's the use. Okay, not bad. You know, that'd be a cool kit addition. It'd be awkward, but it would be cool if there was something along the lines of if you kill an enemy too early, the ally that killed them is killed themselves. A bit like Hondo there. Essentially, if you kill him before he reaches 10 stacks of ransom, the ally that gets the kill is killed. I mean, I did say Nest would be awkward. A lot of my hope here revolves around the fact that I could maybe get a big hit on her. Daze is nice as well. You see, I don't want to gain too much turn meter, otherwise it could end up being that she doesn't take a turn, but if I can gain enough turns in a row, then Emperor's Trap will fill, and it means I should be able to one-shot her. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's a bad loop, it's just one that I've got to be mindful of getting out of. Alright, so Veers goes, but... Oh, I thought we were there then. Nearly. Alright, keep that on Dark Trooper. Yeah, that is the problem. It's looking that way, but I'm not going to rule it out yet. It would help if I could get the days, but obviously it's RNG dependent. Yeah, it's why I'd like to keep Piet and stealth. Yeah, that ain't happening. Okay. I'm thinking we do... I'm trying to think of a way of insta-killing. And I'm probably dead here. That was heavily reliant on Cad getting a stun. Okay. I don't know what I've got that I could spare. I mean, I think we'll leave it for now. Okay, let's go for Sana. There isn't a revive here, thankfully. It's kind of annoying how Kara can keep using the AoE like that. Oh. No Zeta. So we're checking these things before going into a battle. Yeah. Different. All right, let's take this Ray out. This is where I'm looking forward to Darth Bane. I think Bane will be a good addition in this situation. Because I can believe originally they did want Watt to have this kind of function where he was essentially a booster for GLs, but I think they've just got to this point where they want to prescribe teams and it doesn't really fit with what they're doing now. It's been a while since I've done this counter. Ever since Ben Solo became more popular, it's been hard to find a moment to do it. I was just going to say, it looks like Ray could be annoying and just keep dropping below health thresholds to Whirlwind. Relic 9. Alright, this is actually no. I am actually out here. I haven't got a Ray counter now. If we just forget the fact that I've dropped enough battles that I just can't catch up anyway? I just haven't got a Ray counter. I used GBA to get through Leia, and that means I haven't got Geos to clean up Ray. And even then, it's not a certainty. So, actually, yeah, especially with it being 3v3, not 5v5. So, yeah, I've got to call this one. There's just a little too much left. Bit of a shame, though. I'll tell you what, let me just overkill this, just make sure we get the half clear at least. Actually, saying that, can I Malik solo? There we go. Alright, so it's a shame how that ended up, but it is how it is. I mean, the thing is, it was going to be rough even before I went in for that unfortunate Rolo loss. But it's how GA is. Sometimes you just get opponents who come in, they've got bigger rosters, more fleshed out rosters, and they just hand it to you. So it's a shame, but it's what happens. Right, I'll have a crack at that later. Okay. So with that in mind, we're done for the day. Let me just clear this. Okay, so let's see who can raid. Oh, okay. I can see RSG, Trevor Boy, Bones, and Spooderman. I like that Spooderman. I think let's go to Bones. I don't feel like we've raided Bones in a bit. Alright, so before we go, just quick check of who's been here, who's done what, etc. So we've had, this is Twitch by the way, YouTube I do struggle to keep track a little bit because it's not on my dashboard. And so Rebel, Rebel was here with an early first. We've had a raid from the Nose, and we've had actually I think that's it. Yeah, and we had a subscription on YouTube. I'll try and just scroll up chat a little bit because I know who it was. Looking for your name. There we go, Matios. Thank you very much for the subscription on YouTube. All right, so we'll be back on Thursday now. I have to remember what day of the week it was. So hopefully I'll see you then, folks. And until then, bye for now.